some rum, some right now. Strangers hold my number when I'm sleeping at night.
What's going on, everybody? It's Light here, and it's been a while since I've uploaded to the channel, but I'm proud to say that I'm back, and as you can see here, this is a different form of game. We're not playing the Call of Duty anymore. I think that game has kind of lost all love for me, and I don't really enjoy playing it too much, so I picked up FIFA a while ago, built my team, and I figured I'd start making some videos for that. So I'll give you guys my team breakdown before I start a series where I'm going to go from Division 2, I think, and I'm going to try to win Division 1 title since I've yet to do that, even though I've had this game for a while. So, yeah, I'll give you guys the team breakdown before we do the division stuff. So, I'll go in from the striker. We have Pato as a striker. I'm playing 4-5-1 just because Brazil's known for its midfielders, so having 5 midfielders is great. And the strikers, I have Wagner, Love, and Wellington in my subs, but I like Pato the most. And I don't really find it beneficial to have 2 strikers as opposed to having 5 midfielders, just due to the fact that the midfielders on Brazil team are a lot better. So we have Pato here. You know, he has the 89 pace, so he's very fast. His shooting feels more like 84. I don't know why it's only 78. I don't really need to pass with him all too much. 83 dribbling. I think he has what, 4-star. He used to have 5-star skills, and now he has 4. But you know, Pato gets the job done. He doesn't really touch the ball too much. You know, the ball will go down to our center attacking mids. We have Lucas right here with the 92 pace. His shot feels, again, more like 82. All of these players feel like they have like 80 plus shooting. I don't know why any of them should be under 80. But regardless, yeah, he feels he has 82 shooting. He has alright passing. I don't really do too much with him. Dribbling, 88, very, very good dribbler. He can go from sprinting to just dribbling in a heartbeat. Defending, heading, again, not really, like, I don't cross too much. It's not really my play style, so I don't really need that. My second center attacking mid, we have Carlos Eduardo. 83 pace does not do him justice. This guy's really short. He feels like more around 88, 89 pace. Very, very quick player. 74 shooting, again, I don't know what EA is thinking with all these Brazilian players, but his shooting is like somewhere around 83, 84 for me. Passing, again, their center attacking mids, they don't really pass all that much. Dribbling, I love his 86 dribbling. This guy can go from running to stopping. He just does some crazy things. Like, Carlos Eduardo is the guy that I give the ball to, and he just makes some magic happen. So, moving on to our right mid, we have Hulk. Hulk, yeah, he's one of the most hated players in the community for some reason. I don't really see why. I guess it's more so the fact that he's just overused. But I can't help but not put him in my team as my right mid. 90 pace, 85 shooting. 85 shooting, finally. Maybe that'll do him justice. I don't know his in-game stats. I think he has like 90 long shots, but that's pretty much all I use him for. He's my right mid. I usually just take him from the side, cut in, take the long shot, goes in. That's all she wrote for Hulk. 82 dribbling, again, he does feel around 82. He has some good dribbling. 4-star skills like most of these players. Moving over to my left mid, this took me a long time to acquire the money to buy this guy, but I figured if I was making an all-Brazil team, what's an all-Brazil team without Neymar? So we have Neymar over here on the left mid position, 91 pace, feels just like it, fast, really, really quick, agile, acceleration, everything you'd want for a speed aspect, Neymar has it. 79 shooting feels about right for him. I know I said earlier 80, or every player on this team feels around 80. Neymar scores very little goals for me. He's more just, as you can see, 91 dribbling. He's more just a dribbler, and that's exactly what I use him for. I give the ball to Neymar. Neymar dribbles past the defender to pass it over to Lucas, and then from there it's whatever happens, happens. But Neymar is usually just kind of a dribbler, gets past a few people, makes some opportunities. He's kind of the playmaker on the team, even though I shouldn't really be saying that since I have big man Ronaldinho over here. I think he's worth 1.7k if you buy him as a center attacking mid. But I figured since I already spent the 110 grand on Neymar, what's the extra 10k to buy a center mid Ronaldinho? Just because he's a little bit too slow. I know that he has 58 pace, but he feels more like 70. Like they didn't actually give him 58 pace because, well, like that would just be ridiculous. He'd be the slowest player on the pitch. But you know, he's my center mid. You know, give him the ball. He does some crazy things. His passing, he has like 94 standing pass or something like that. He's just like, I hit the A button and he just finds my player's feet. I love it. He's just the heart of my team right there in center mid. Also, not to mention the free kicks I've taken with him. I'll put some of the highlights of the goals that I scored with this team at the end of this video, I guess. But just the free kicks of this guy are just insane. 95 curves, it just goes in every time. So we'll drop it back to our left back. We have Philip Luis. He has 81 pace, which for a left back is pretty great. The only criticism, major criticism I'm going to make to Philip Luis is I'm pretty sure his attacking work rate's really high because he's constantly out of position in front, trying to get the ball, trying to score. But I do have a goal or two with him. That's quite nice for left backs to score. But, yeah, that's a huge criticism for him. His work rates should honestly just be, like, I know everybody complains, they say work rate should be higher. This guy's work rate should definitely be lower. A lot of the time, if you can see over here, I swap him out for Fabio because he stays in the left back position. So, I mean, that's kind of what I want for my left back, to stay in position, be a defender. I have attacking players. I don't need Philip Luis up there. But moving into my center back, I have Felipe Santana. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's 6'4", Felipe Santana, 81 pace. Again, all of my defenders, that's what I love about the Brazilian team. They all have so much pace in the back. None of the stats really matter, minus the 84 heading, 81 pace. I have a lot of headers with Felipe Santana. And pretty much the same stats and everything over to Dede, who's my other center back. And again, 81 pace. They all have 80 plus pace, which is beautiful for this team. Again, 82 heading, 81 defending. They're just a solid defense back here. Moving into my right back, I have Jonathan, I can't remember his last name, Jonathan Moreira. He's a right back, 88 pace, the most pace on any of my defenders here. But Jonathan Moreira and Hulk, they're just a dynamic duo. I know how I criticized Felipe Luis for moving up and trying to be an attacker and all, but when Moreira does it, he does it with Hulk, and they're a nice little duo, and he gets back into position, which doesn't really bother me. It's the whole Felipe Luis that does not get back, and then he leaves my defense open, and I get scored on, and that's just a fiasco. But Jonathan Moreira is a solid right back. I'd recommend him for any team where he fits. And moving in finally to our goalkeeper, we have Diego Alves. I picked him up for like 1.4K, cheap goalie, and he's just honestly the greatest goalie. Like, besides Weiss that I've played with in this game, this guy is the greatest goalie. He makes some retarded saves. But yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up for my team. I have a Brazilian team, as you can see, they're all Brazilian. And let's take a quick look at my bench here. We have Wagner Love, striker. He doesn't get played too often. Wellington gets played if Pato runs out of fitness. Paulinho, again, if all these players, if their people run out of fitness, they just get played. So Paulinho goes in for Ronaldinho. David Luiz, he's a center back, so I put him in wherever fitness is needed. This guy is a right back with 89 pace. They just have so much pace. Brazilian defenders have so much pace. So you can really play them in any formation you want. Robinho and Neymar he's really cheap. Like, Robinho's like 10K as opposed to Neymar's 110K. But I don't know. I kind of hate to say it. I like Robinho a bit more. He makes his own opportunities. His shot is way better, even though the stat is worse for some reason. But Robinho creates his own opportunities and just kind of does his own thing and scores some goals. Kaká doesn't really get played too much. Fabio, again, he gets played when the Philip Luis work rate kind of annoys me. But yeah, so this is Light. This is the first video we're uploading, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we play our first game in the Race to Division 1. So this has been Light, and that's it. See you guys later.